Good man.
Gotta get those levels right.
I'm a sick man. I go out. I don't even
Here we go.
Man Swoo.
Oh, fuck, blew it. Ready?
Man Swoo. I mean, Man Swoo.
This time. Third time lucky. Go.
Man Swoo.
Oi, out.
And here we are. Here we are. We're in, mate. A bit flustered, isn't he?
Fat, sweaty.
Yeah, buttons up, isn't it? Buttons up on the old Myco. Yep.
Yep.
We're up.
We're I'm flustered. I'm a little bit fat. I'm cold upstairs. I'm
fat
cold
guys?
downstairs on my feet, and I'm hot.
He's wheezy. He's wheezy.
I'm cold, and I'm hot upstairs
Mm.
because it's taken us a solid 40
40?
minutes
Yeah.
to get ready for Hodgo's podcast
Studio
debut.
The studio El Grande.
El Grande.
El
Ariana.
Grande.
Ariana Grande.
Oh, she's a babe, isn't she? Really? You don't rate her? Now, if you're wondering why our eyes are diverting to your right,
Yeah.
it's because we're watching the Warriors live, actually. It's a bit of a treat.
It's 30-24 to the Sharks. The Warriors have made a huge comeback, and now they're like a 14-point comeback. Well, it was bigger than that, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. And then like the second half, they started with 12 people, because at the end of the first half, dude got fucking done for a hip drop, and it just looked like he was just tackling him.
The fuck is a hip drop, mate?
That was weird.
What is a hip drop?
I'm out of the game.
Was it like a breakdance move or something? I don't know.
It's weird. But then they come back on the second half, and the boys have fucking rallied and scored 2 quick tries, and now she's a 6-point game.
And they let them back in for one, didn't they? Fuck.
Yeah, they did.
Really weak defense down that left hand side.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's one centre who they're picking on, I don't know who he is, but they're picking on him.
So, Giles, it's the 2nd of April, 2023, 7:35 p.m.
Cheers, mate.
And nice to have you here.
It's great to be here.
Have we got a wee name for the studio?
Wow, it's your studio. What would you call it?
Well, I think, did I name your studio?
The Venetian.
The Venetian
Resort.
Yep.
Cobden
Resort.
What about Brighton Bumhouse?
The South Brighton Bumcheek Bumhouse.
That could be it.
Yeah.
Closeout Central. Maybe.
It was quite good. So, Giles, you arrived just on sunset, really, and it was actually some quite nice conditions out the front of home.
There's lovely conditions.
We went for a little walk down to check the surf, and little 1 to 2 foot of a West Coast 1 foot.
Yeah.
Christchurch 2 to 3.
Yeah, that's it.
And yeah, actually would have been quite fun earlier on when the tide was high.
Aggressive burps as per. Yep, they're giving me flashbacks of gaming with you and how horrible that used to be for me.
Yep.
In the headphones.
Yep.
It was lovely.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Enjoy that. Now, listen, everyone.
Hey.
Jolin rocked up, who's treated to a curry for dinner.
Wow, great hospital.
Yep.
Great hospitals.
Yep.
Beautiful.
Extremely pumped.
I'm happy to see
you.
Jolwyn.
Where's
Jolwyn?
And I think she said Jolwyn about 400 to 500 times in the last hour.
At least a hundy.
Yeah. But when we're at the beach, I think she hit 50 just at the beach.
Yeah, it was just, she'd be run around the dunes just going, Jolwyn. I'd be like, there you go, Tusa. And she'd be 5 seconds later, Jolwyn.
Now, can I tell you something?
Yeah.
When we were walking back home and we were both holding her hand,
yes,
I felt like a lovely gay couple.
I had that thought.
But I didn't want to voice it in front of Tusa. I might confuse her.
Yeah. Confuse the twos.
Kind of confuse the twos, eh?
Don't do that.
But do you reckon we looked all right as a gay couple, or
Yeah. So I guess
oh, he dropped it. He's dropped it.
the question comes to mind is instantly is who's the bottom, and I guess that's me, is it? Because I'm the smaller one.
Yeah,
Damn it.
yeah, you getting fucking right.
Can you just do swapsies though, or is it just always one way? Why not
From what I understand
back
about
and forth?
from what I understand about the gays, okay, is that only one cops it.
Oh, what?
Yeah, and
That's unfair.
and I'd do you frontwards. I could ride in your eyes, eh? Take it, Brandon.
And I'll be looking away, and you'll grab my head and pull it towards me, like, "Don't lose my eyes, boy. Don't look away.
Don't look away, boy.
Don't you dare look away. You enjoy this.
Don't let the boy watch."
Oh God.
You know? Here we go. There's an attacking set here. Charles Clicker does not stand. Can't even say his name. He's been taken in a strange.
Oh, that's a
tackle.
penalty. Come on, ref.
No, they're Australian, mate. They get away with whatever they want.
Oh yeah, of course
Yeah.
they do. Of course they do.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah, here we go.
Third tackle. Third tackle.
Yep.
In
They're going to
the-
score here. don't
inside
they?
the 20. Inside the 20.
No, that's bad.
Now they're setting it up. Here comes tackle
They're setting
4.
it up,
Here comes
setting it
tackle
up.
4.
Who's that guy?
13 minutes on the
Oh,
clock.
Come on. Oh, 6 more. I think they got 6 more.
They have.
Yeah.
What happened there? Penalty. Beautiful. Good.
Ruck
Good.
infringement. Anyway, so yeah, welcome, mate.
Hey, thanks for having me. And it's great to see everyone out there in the world. And for those of you listening, it's great to have you back.
And I think hopefully what I'm doing is providing Jolan a little bit of inspiration to sort out his little studio at home.
There's always an ulterior motive, isn't there?
You know, well, the thing is like there's a little bit of contention there, you know.
about what?
The curry burps,
Oh man,
curry farts.
I've got mad curry farts.
homemade butter chicken with
Yeah.
the tomato straight out of the garden.
So yum.
Really good.
What were you saying? Contentious.
Well,
Contention.
you know, I think that, you know, I like quality.
Mm-hmm. Yep, you do.
And I just see a lot of potential for your little stews.
Oh, that's nice of you to word it like that.
yeah, I
That's
do.
good.
I do.
Yeah.
But I tell you what, I think people have grown to love
The Venetians.
Venetian.
Yeah, it's almost like a bit of a
Yeah.
bit of a laugh.
Yeah.
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 But no, the studio, as we've talked about before, I'll use that some more. You know, when Addison's back in Christchurch,
Sure.
I'll get in there. But when she's at home, it's not ideal because I can't really be my loud, boisterous self.
Or
'Cause
when
there's-
Addison's out partying, eh?
Oh yeah, that's another thing.
Big West Coast party girl.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
my daughter, my teenage daughter's living at home with me now, pretty much full time, and she's had 2 classic West Coast parties. It's scary. It's scary
Yeah.
as a parent.
Where was
Oh.
where was this weekend's one?
Dirty old Rananga, mate.
Oh,
Dirty old Rananga. Tell you what, that
Yeah.
puts the shits up me. Going to a party in Rananga. I'm like, oh no.
Can you just stick to Paro and Kororo?
Gulp.
You know?
And the
Oh.
first party was in Blaketown.
Oh, that's okay.
Now, Blaketown's still pretty scummy, mate. Oh, mate.
Oh, here we go. This is. Oh no, they're going too sideways here. Yeah,
Oh,
it is a bit scummy.
I'd much prefer Karoro or Paroa.
Mm.
But you never know. Those rich kids get loose too.
Oh,
I
they
don't think
love
it's.
the pingers. Those grey mouth rich kids. They love
I bet
pingers.
you they do.
You know.
Whereas in Blaketown or Rananga, they're probably just drinking lime brown and maybe a bottle of Christoph. And they're when they're in
Spumanti.
when they're in Pereira, it's bloody top shelf. Getting into mum's bloody tequila
getting
and
it.
whiskey. Yeah. Granddad's fucking Glenfiddich.
Oh, there's a bit of a gap.
Oh,
there.
that's a try. That's a try.
Yes, try time, Warriors.
And Johnny Johnson will fucking convert that because it's just next to the post. We're going to be 30 all with fucking 10 minutes left, isn't it?
Might
That's going to be
chuck that
cool.
up on the edit.
Oh.
We highlight for the boys.
Can you do that?
Yeah.
Will that be all right? Will you be okay at that?
Oh.
Oh, is
We've,
that all right?
we've had a lot of issues about editing tonight. You know, worry. Yeah. But we've synced up.
You're all good. You're all
We'll
good.
fix
We've
that.
got a little system here where we've got the Hodgo's camera, and then I've got the laptop with the mic. So we've synced it up. So if there's not too much editing, it shouldn't be too bad for you.
Yes. So what we were talking about partying, Kororo.
Yeah.
Sorry, we're getting a little distracted here, team. We've got 11 minutes to go in the game, so
We might
Yeah.
focus a bit more once the Warriors take this victory. It might even go to overtime if it's 30-all.
Well, let's just quickly touch on the Warriors.
Yeah.
It's the first Warriors game I've watched in about 3 years.
Shit.
3 years?
Yeah.
Um,
Jeez, it's a long spell.
oh, curry burps, eh?
Let him out, mate. Let him
Curry
out.
beer burps. But listen.
Oh, it's raining over there too. I didn't even notice. Yeah.
Now the thing about the Warriors is that I have been for 20 fucking years. I was a diehard every single game since day dot. Since 1995, their first game against the Broncos.
DB Bitter.
You know, DB Bitter days. You know, I was fucking 8 years old.
Yeah.
And I was a diehard.
Yep.
And then I was so sick of having my fucking Sundays ruined by the Warriors. So I jumped off.
Yeah. And people would, really say that you're not a true fan then for doing that.
Yeah, I'll happily take that.
Yeah,
but I'll jump on a bit of a bandwagon this year if they go all right.
Yeah,
but because it's a fucking long season.
Yeah,
and
because I did the same. Probably wasn't super diehard, but I was watching. It was the same thing, bro. I was watching the Warriors, and then I'd get so depressed, and it put me in a negative mindset. And then I actually just cancelled my Sky. It was back in the days with the Sky, the old Sky Sport, and you had the old Dakota.
Yeah.
And I was just like, you know what? I'm going to save myself some money, and I'm off the bandwagon too.
Yeah.
Jumping off.
Save myself some heartache.
Yeah.
It's just been the last 10 years, mate. It's just been the doldrums. Longer than that, you know?
Yeah.
I think they made the finals once in those 10 years.
Yeah.
And they got kicked out in the first game. I think it was against Newcastle years ago. But yeah, they're looking good this year. They look better. It's 30-30, 10 minutes to go.
It's the first game I've seen. He's going for not a 40-20, but he's going pretty
well.
deep.
I think he was, but he got the angle wrong.
Yeah.
But anyway, Giles, so it's Sunday before the Blaketown Challenge.
Oh, the week of
2023. It is the week of. We are 4 days away from kickoff.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Yeah. Wow. Exciting. Rego, we're going to do a little Rego if anyone wants to come at the Woodstock, 6 o'clock on the Wednesday, the 5th of April. So come down, have a beer if you want one, have a non-alcoholic if you feel like one, and hang out. We'll get some Regos in. We had a meeting last week, and well, you live in Christchurch, mate. I'm not going to put you on the Zoom, are we? And we wrote down like all the, who we think's going to turn up.
Yeah,
it was probably about solid 10 to 12, but then you're going to get the outliers, because I've had a couple of messages from dudes who are like, one guy especially was like, fuck, I don't think I can get over on Thursday. Or can you let me know if you actually run it on Thursday? I'm like, yeah, mate, you got to be there, but yeah, we'll let you know.
Yeah.
So we might get a few people rock over on the Friday, but conditions are, I really want to dissect it with you. What we really.
How do we not jinx this while we're talking about it as well?
No, we can't jinx it now. It's sort of locked in.
Is it locked in, the 4E?
It's got to be locked in.
Is the 4E locked in, is it?
Well, yours isn't, mate. Yours is locked off. So, yeah. It should be locked in now. Like maybe 3 days ago, it would have been still a little bit, you never know, sort of, but I still can't see Sunday. So tomorrow I'll be able to see what Sunday looks like, and then we'll be able to get a true Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 4 day.
Yeah.
But at the moment, Thursday is looking howling on-y.
Yeah.
But not crazy big.
Not crazy.
It'll be probably a bit too big for the bank.
Yeah.
Because there is a Shorey bank or bird feeder bank. But the other week it was a similar size. It was offy though, but I managed to get some good waves down the beach in the Shorey. There's actually 2 or 3 banks.
Nice.
So it's possible. And then Friday, it's even a little bit bigger.
Pie Day Friday?
Yeah, might be have a couple of pies.
I think I had a look to Savo, and I think it might have updated to actually calm down a little bit on Pie Day Friday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But Saturday's looking gangbusters, eh?
Yeah, Saturday, and from what I'm seeing on Sunday, looking gangbusters.
Oh, Sunday looking good too.
Yeah, but a north swell coming in late in the arvo.
Okay.
But that could spell quite good, and potentially for Sunday, an all-day offie.
Nice.
And which, even with the north swell and the Shorey banks, could be
cookie
some goodness. Cookie. Bum bum.
But and also selfishly, it'd be nice to wrap the comp up before 3 o'clock because what's on Sunday? I wonder.
Oh,
Did you forget about that?
oh. Guess he'll come down, spoil it, eh? De Gaul's will come straight down. Oh, guess who won the fight? Oh, did you hit it as you won the fight?
No, I dare say that we would have wrapped the comp up by 5 o'clock on Sunday.
Yeah.
Because like the high tides are gonna be I think it's like 10:45 on the Thursday. So then 11:30 on Friday, 12:15 on Saturday. So high tide probably 1 o'clock on Sunday.
Yeah.
And if we can finish the finals, like this is all up in the air. Who knows how it's going to work? If it's what I think about it. If there's waves, like surfable waves on day one, let's get round one out there and fucking get wet.
Oh, yeah, Thursday for sure.
Yeah,
or Friday, Thursday or Friday, because we've got to leave the best waves for Saturday, Sunday. So for the
that'd
finals.
be ideal.
Yeah,
but if we can get the nitty gritty of the comp done, like round one, repechage rounds, because we still haven't fully committed to the format.
Yeah.
At the meeting, just so everyone knows, at the meeting last week, we talked about the idea of having round one and then a repechage round, just for the lower seeds to fight into the top 8. And that's going to work with certain amount of competitors, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you've got, even numbers, if it's like 12 competitors or 16, that'll work out good. If we get random numbers like 11 or 13 or 9, then we might have to go back to the old format, which is round 1, round 2, and then top 8 through to quarters.
Yeah.
Yeah, so exciting. Fucking exciting.
No, we'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens. I'm pumped for it, eh? Now, I want to talk to you about, conditions for the first time in quite a few, like 2 or 3 years.
At least 3.
Like, well, we've had some good, like, moments in the last few years, but not a whole comp where, like it was either too flat or like last year, way too big the whole time.
That's horrible. Even though we got like a couple of moments last year.
Yeah.
Like, there was some good sections.
Yeah,
like
definitely.
That fucking that low tide session. And then it was like the finals day was pretty good, even though it was fucking rippy as anything.
Yeah. It was contestable, but it was tough going for everyone, But look, I want to talk. So you've got a bit of a list. So you got what? Me, you, NATO, McFake. Who else we got? Well, he's gotten 10 in the bin. 10 on the bin here.
Oh, Sharky's going in the bin, is he?
Drop. He's gone for the hip drop.
There's a fucking pant drop. He's got a pant drop.
The hip drop.
Titty drop. He's got titty drop.
Penis drop.
He's got man boob drop.
Anyway, so
something's dropped. He's off Warriors.
Now listen, Dropper.
This is 5 minutes to go.
Listen, Dropper.
Yeah.
So who else we got coming? We've got Jace.
Yeah. And then there's probably Christchurch boys. I think Joel's coming over.
Yeah, Joel.
That
Drew.
could be Drew. Could be Jace.
Yeah, Jace.
Jace times 2.
Peter from. Oh, they missed the kick, bro.
Oh, they didn't hit the touch.
They missed the penalty touch finder.
Oh no! What the fuck?
And guess who did that?
SJ.
SJ. Through. It doesn't come through.
Hey, don't be nig. It is a slippery pill. It's pissing down. It's pissing down in the fucking shark tin.
Bloody job, mate. Get it right, eh?
The shark tin.
Get. I don't know. What do they call it? Someone's down. Someone's dead.
What's the name of the fucking Sharks home ground?
Oh, I don't know, mate.
Sharkton. It's the new one.
Shark Island.
Oh yeah.
Shark Island.
Shark Island. Should be Shark Island.
Now, yeah. So
who else we got? We got Lowy. We've got Blind Rob. We've got Jamie Gaskell.
Oh, they saved it, bro. They just jumped out of touch.
Oh, so it was going out for touch.
Yeah. Athletic.
Yeah.
Now listen.
I'm listening.
Yeah, Blowy.
I'm listening.
Sorry, team. We're getting bloody sword tricked.
There's still 5 minutes left, so we'll be more focused once this game's done.
Yeah.
Because it's 30-all. It's pretty exciting. But yeah, we've got Lowy, we've got Blind Rob, we've got Blackman. So Josh, was it Josh? Sorry, I forget his name. He lives
Jack
in Christ.
Blackman.
So Jack,
he's coming up.
Well, that's the guy who messaged me and said,
"Oh, real?
I'm not going to make it on Thursday, but I'll be there Friday."
I used to surf with him and his brother all the time,
and Yeah, the brother stands up.
Yeah,
eh?
Stan Blackman.
Yeah,
Yeah.
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 Because Sam and Nuffy came up to Blaketown during summer.
Yeah.
For a trip.
Yeah.
So Nuffy's coming up. So that's another one.
Nuffy. Who's
Oh,
Nuffy?
Tim Blackwood.
Tim
Yeah, you might not know him. John's brother.
John. Oh, is that guy that has that real funky Instagram?
Yeah, bro.
And he works at the port.
Yes. That's
Shout out, dude. I think you listen as well.
He does.
I
Shout out.
don't think I've ever met you. Is he a stand-up or a book?
He's both.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got a real funky Instagram. And
Oh, it's awesome.
look like they get some good waves down there too. They got the jet ski set up and all that.
He's chasing it. It's
They
cool.
look like they live on top of the peninsula, like in some hell setup, like looking over the waves on Dunedin Peninsula.
I don't know if he lives up there, but he just
Yeah.
I think he just goes down there and surfs that. Isn't it that place called? It's like a right hand point break. What's that place called?
Bourbon?
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, Wellsy said that place pumps.
I'd love to surf that.
It looks
Like,
sick.
be fun for drop knee.
Yeah. Oh,
Natural
yeah.
water.
Yeah. Is Nuffy the boy's old man?
No, it's what boys?
Sam, Blackwood and Black Man.
Different, yeah.
Blackwood,
Both black.
BBC,
Yeah.
Black Man.
Yeah. They're both packing some serious heat.
Oh,
Oh no.
Racing.
Here we go. Oh no,
Oh.
the sharks are coming in.
but they're down. They're one down here.
Oh no.
no.
No, quick. Tackle them. Oh no.
It's loose
that-
play.
Uh-oh. Chase it.
That is
It's a good kick.
that is-
Oh, well done.
Ooh.
Get off him, you pigs. Get off him.
Everybody's out on their feet here, fellas.
Oh wow, this is a cool bloody
We're gonna get
final.
extra time, I'd say.
I'd say it will. There's 3 minutes left now.
Mm. Anyway,
So yeah, that's
so favorites, mate. Let's talk favorites. I'm not a favorite. I haven't surfed my bug in about 2 months. Great.
you never know, mate. Everyone's got a chance.
I'd never really be a favorite, but
Everyone's got a chance.
fucking yeah. I haven't surfed my bug in about 2 months, so which is not going to fucking help.
Well, you'll pick it up,
Especially
mate.
if I'm groveling around in slop on Thursday.
Wow.
Surfable.
It'll be surf.
Surf.
We'll see how we go. We'll just
Yeah.
make a call.
Sure.
We'll just make a call.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, favorites. We got NATO's got a good track record. You do. McFake. Have we got any dark horses? Actually, do you know what I'd like to? Andrew Lowy.
Wow, definitely a dark horse, but you
Definitely
probably
dark
put him up there as a likely one of the favorites
Well,
too.
yeah, I mean, obviously with his
Skill level.
skill level, it's just that he's been out of the water for like a good long time, but he's been
Yeah.
surfing quite a bit this summer, hasn't he?
He has,
And he put on a bit of a show in your recent edit,
Indeed, he did.
Nicky Academy, part 2.
He's he did. Good tackle, good tackle. But he, so he's in the contention. McFake for sure. And we'll talk about McFake soon because he's given us some intel for not intel, some content for McFake's takes. Always cock that up. Oh, go, buddy.
Shouldn't yell on the mic.
Oh,
Don't yell on the mic, Giles. Is that 6 more?
Oh, that's a penalty from. Oh no, it's a knock on. We get the ball.
That's a penalty to us.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, they could knock that over from there.
Do you reckon?
They can
Is it
knock
over the
that
half?
over from there? That's over halfway.
Wow.
Anyway, yeah.
We're
So,
getting-
guys,
getting
we've
mega sidetracked
we've
with
had
the
a-
footy.
So anyway, we're fucking excited. We're maybe try and slip in a podcast
While we're on site.
while we're
on
on site.
situ.
Yep.
It'd be nice. I've often thought that it'd be cool if even if I just have my laptop there, right,
Yeah.
with the setup, and just, he's gonna throw up, and we'll just have the mics there, and then why don't we do like just grab someone and just be like, hey, give us a couple of minutes. How'd your heat go? You know, just
Yeah.
quick little.
Yeah.
It's little snippets.
Little podcast doco of the weekend. you know?
Yeah.
Now the other one I want to remind everyone is make sure you bring chairs.
Yes. Yep.
Bring chairs.
Bring cheers.
Bring as many chairs as you can.
Yep.
And any form of shelter too.
Well-
Because we might be looking at a little bit of rain
Oh, when?
for
Thursday?
Saturday, Sunday.
Oh no, is there?
Maybe.
Oh shit.
Little
Okay.
showers every now and then.
Oh
Every
really?
now and then.
Because Friday looked good.
So just to explain, guys, we've got 30 seconds left to go in the game. It's 30-30. And the Warriors have just scored a penalty at the 35-meter mark in the Sharks' half.
Oh,
and
wow.
it's pretty much out in front of the sticks here.
It's just a little bit to the right.
A little bit to the right.
Yeah.
SJ Dub's got a...
It's raining.
Yeah.
Not much wind, I don't think.
It's looking pretty still. He'll be getting booed.
If he gets this would be such a sick
It's a good
ending.
comeback.
What a comeback.
It's a good comeback.
Come on, SJ.
I think it really speaks to the quality of the team.
Says someone who's just jumped back on the bandwagon, eh? Here we go. Here's the kick. Looks good for me. It's up.
Yeah, she's over.
It's up. Well, it's not over
She's
yet.
over.
There's 20 seconds.
She's over the sticks.
Yeah. Sorry.
Over the
Sorry.
steps.
Oh my God. Wow. 32-30. Warriors in the lead by 2 points.
Basically, so they just can't drop the ball. They got 20 seconds. They can't drop the ball.
Your vape voice was like, oh, we got drop that ball.
Oh, the podcast studio is really good.
Here we go.
What's happened here? Is there a knock on from the wires?
No. There
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
Oh, shit.
Penalty.
Oh, no, but then they could get it. That's on the fucking sideline, though. Oh, my God. Penalty with 3 seconds to go on the clock.
Captain's challenge, I think, is coming up.
Oh, you'd have to. You'd have to.
Yeah. This guy doesn't want to see the Warriors win.
Apologies to all the bugs and people who listen to our show that do not give a fuck about rugby league, but we're just going to finish this game. We've got to watch this. We've got to watch
Get
this.
this penalty and go over the fucking...
Why is that a penalty? Because he was accidentally offside.
I think so, yeah. His old mate's touched it.
And then SJ's
in front
tried
of
to
him.
tip it back. Yeah.
Yeah,
What a
that's a
shame.
penalty.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Anyway, so sorry guys, it's a it's
okay.
It's disjointed.
It's a little bit
But
disjointed.
we're in the new podcast studio.
Not that new, mate. You've been here a while, haven't you? But it's awesome. I love it. It's
we're
comfy.
fucking hard on it.
That's the first time I've had a poddy in here.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And then next
I'm enjoying
time we'll have a guest.
Yeah.
Wellsy lives just down the road, and we've been meaning to do the Wellsy episode for a
Mhm.
long time, but we've got to get the conditions right, I think.
We
Can't do it on Zoom with old Wellsy. It's got to
Need
be
to-
in person.
need to test that splitter, eh? You still got it?
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah, and Wellsy is in the States, I see.
Oh, wow.
He's
He
actually
is.
going to miss out on the comp this week.
Yeah. Sorry, Wellsy. I feel stink for you, mate, but also you're a fucking drone for but he'll say that work booked the trip. I didn't think about the timing. Whoopsies. So he's actually doing a bit of study over there for work.
Really?
Yeah, he's
Oh,
doing
cool.
I think some courses or something.
Oh, sick one.
But one exciting thing he's going to do, he's going to the Texas Waco wave pool. I think I don't know if that
I feel like his body's too long
I
for a
was
wave.
just about to say,
Yeah.
he might need a big pool
Yeah.
or bigger wave.
Like, he'll do it right.
Will he even be able to do an ear? Just floaters, eh? Prone floaters.
7-foot dude flying around the wave. Oh,
Fuck.
what is Wellsy?
Oh my
like
God.
6'8"?
He's 6'6", I think. Yeah, I think he's 6'6".
Big unit.
They are going for the kick too, bro. Here we go. It's wide. Yes. That's the game.
Warriors win.
That's the game.
Warriors win.
High
What
five.
a comeback.
High five.
What a comeback.
Because we, at the start, we were like, oh, we're going to jinx them. They're going to lose.
Yeah. Because we'd never watched.
We haven't watched the season.
What a comeback.
What a game.
Look, it really speaks to the quality of the
Oh, look,
coaching
I'll
staff,
tell you what, this team,
players.
I've always been a fan of,
Yeah,
of Sean Johnson.
I'll tell you what,
Always been a fan.
it's our year. Let's go on Warriors. Okay.
Are we bandwagoning hard or what right now? So all the true Warriors fans will be like,
Oh,
fuck out, you cunts.
What a game. What a game. Go the Wars.
Work it.
I don't actually like that nickname, Go the Wars.
I love it.
I don't know.
I love the
I like
Wars.
Let's Go on Warriors.
That's the best, probably.
I want to get
love
the Let's Go on Warriors.
I love
t-shirt.
the Waz. Wow, man. What a cool game. That's awesome.
Anyway, so I think that BTC 23 preview. And look, the Shory banks are still there. They're gone a little stale in the corner, you say. But
Yeah.
down the beach, they're still pretty yummy.
So it's still like the main series of banks are inside. They're
Yeah.
not. It's not the outer. It's not the corner.
Is there a bird feeder bank?
Yeah, it was breaking the bird feeder the last surf I had, but it
Nice.
wasn't like close to the tip head. It was on like the first peak.
Yeah.
But then on the bigger day when I had a surf, it was down by the Suck Hut, bro. It
Oh,
was a Suck Hut Shory Fest.
but Saka.
Yeah, it was a suck story.
Are we going to set up in Spuds S Hut for judging if we down the beach?
Yeah, it might be a bit weird if they all hang out there and then you got the crew there, like the Suck Hut crew and then our crew.
Do the Suck Hut crew still hang out down there, do they?
All the time.
Does Spud have a suck off?
I don't know. I don't go in there. It's scary.
Because Spud parks his car up top now.
Oh, yeah, he's got a dune buggy and all sorts of things going on.
Yeah, he's big old suck off.
And the's
Mr. Goldie inspected that for code?
No, but I think Goldie is in there.
Yeah.
Sucking.
He's inspecting Spud's codes.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's making sure the technique's right and they finish properly.
What you want to do, right? Is just really like gobble it. Really like try get your tongue on the balls.
And work those hands. Work those balls.
The hands?
Oh, no. Use your hands, I mean to say.
You like has Spud got a bit of a foot fetish?
Maybe. I don't know. But what's cool is that they've always got a fire going. It's like a perpetual fire.
Oh.
Like the other day when I was out surfing, just that smell of smoke coming through the hut.
Is Spud sucking down there? Is he? He's just
I don't know. I don't know if you want to ever keep saying this because Spud is, I don't want to mess with him.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I would not be dissing Spud.
I don't.
Don't diss Spud.
Spud.
Formal apology?
Formal apology to you, Spud, and your hut.
Yeah.
And your
because we respect your hut. It's beautiful.
Your glorious 2-story hut. That's not a suck hut. It's man hut.
It's a man.
It's a white baiting hut.
It's a man's man.
It's a white baiting hut. Surf cast and slagging off boogie boarders.
What's cool is it's lasted a year.
Oh,
it hasn't. Nothing's. They've added to it. It's got extra fucking rooms, and it was there the last comp.
I would like to just also say that I've committed to going over. Mr. Rodden, I hired a camper van and I have a very good track record of coming to comps for a long time now, including organising some of them. And I'm coming over with the girls in the camper van for 6 days. So I'll be there the whole time.
So he will be there. He won't just be picking and choosing. He's coming over for the full fledged.
When have I picked and chosen?
I don't know. I'm just saying. Just saying.
Never.
You picked and choose when you're going home, though, haven't you?
That's my reply to Johnny A. Cool.
I didn't even see it.
I was just like, cool.
Yes.
It's like when I got off you.
Yeah.
You're a little bit angry.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's a perfect reply because you don't know how to take it. It's just, you could be anything. You could be fuming with cool.
Cool.
Or cool. No, that's cool, man. Cool.
Look at that. SJ. What's his name?
Sean Johnson, I think.
So just SJ, not W.
Well, I don't know. SJW?
SJW.
What's the W for?
For lips.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Now I'm hot now. My temperature's gone through the roof.
Yeah.
I'm sweaty.
Is it all the PC stuff going? We've got the TV going. We've got the laptop going.
I don't know. I think it's just hot.
Got the
I didn't even know the
open.
windows on. I think it's just like the studio's so awesome that it's like
It's just like radiating goodness.
yeah, I think it is.
Like sexiness.
Yeah.
I hope my phone doesn't go off while we're doing this, eh?
What do you mean, like power off?
No,
turn off?
someone rings it.
Oh, is that like a thing? Will it fuck out if that happens?
Nah.
Oh,
It'll
sweet.
just pause the recording for a little bit,
Oh,
which would be
yeah.
quite kooky.
That's all good.
So yeah, BTC preview.
Oh, mate,
done.
I'm pumped. Yeah, it's gonna be exciting, bro.
Pumped for it. Yeah.
And I'm just so happy that it's not going to be like there might be a little bit of issue with it being a little bit big, but it's not going to be crazy big like the last 2 years.
Yeah.
Where 2 years ago we had to fucking surf the wave trap because it was so fucking massive. What a fucking weird year that was.
I also think Thursday looks a bit too big. I think Friday is
looks too big.
like a little bit flexy in terms of the forecast. It kind of keeps changing. But then, Saturday, Sunday looks like just optimal conditions.
Yeah.
Which is what we want. That's why we put on a bigger waiting period.
Yeah.
And it's a bigger time investment for people, but we want to do right by Blaketown. We want to do right by Blaketown.
Yeah, because we found the last couple of years, we've had the 2-day window and it just hasn't worked, bro. And even to the point where it's I need another beer top up too. Might have to do a little pause up. But yeah, like even like the last couple of years, we've been cursed where it's been like pumping like the day before or 2 days before,
or the weekend before, absolutely all time.
Yeah. So we just had to make the call. Let's have a bigger window. I know it sucks because for people coming from away, it's an extra 2 days that they have to fund.
Yeah.
And take, but thankfully it's Easter, so all you really have to do is take 1 extra day.
Yeah.
Maybe 2 extra days if you're traveling. No, not really. It only takes a day to get down to Grandmouth from Auckland.
And our shout out to our sponsors as well.
Yep,
Who
big
we
shout
got?
out. We've got
Novus, show us your crack.
Show Us Your Crack, Novus, Spates. We've got CYB Builders. We've got White Dove from Dunedin. We've got bloody Westside Surfing Street. We've got, who else is there? We've got Bad Boy Graphics.
Oh yeah.
It's probably most of them. I'm always going to miss someone. But
Sorry if we missed you, but
Yeah,
we appreciate your
shout out
support.
to
Hey, what's
Novus.
first prize? What's first prize this year?
We've figured it out. First
Yep.
prize is a custom board from NMD
Oh,
and a bit of cash too.
NMD, one of our sponsors.
The
Thank you,
NMD
Bez.
shot
Yeah.
Miz. I
Yeah.
forgot about them. God, our main board sponsor left them out.
Bit of cash, eh?
Yeah, a little bit of cash. So usually we've gone 500 for first prize.
Yeah. Well, and there's been a couple of years we've done $2,000, which is pretty fucking cool.
That was gnarly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
And but this year we're going to have a free custom board plus I think it was 250. So that's a fucking good price for first.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
And I think second prize will still be like 200 or something.
Yeah.
And then we'll just whittle down, and then we'll pepper in the prizes from the surf shop. We are going to run a drop knee, and it'll just be like $50 for the winner, and maybe t-shirts for the second, because it's usually just a straight final. So.
I'd love to do a drop knee, but yeah, just hopefully in good drop knee waves, because I always want to do drop knee, but just if it's like too small or too big, I'm like in bumpy as fuck. I was like, nah.
Come on, mate, just give it a go.
Drop kneeing, like you've seen me do it. I drop knee in our heats anyway, and like the opens.
So just go in it, mate. It'll just be it'll just be a straight final anyway.
Are we going to score our score drop knees in the opens?
Well, that's the thing, you know. I've always thought that we should do that, but then why have just a drop knee? Why would you have a drop knee division if you're gonna drop knee in your prone heats? You know.
Yeah,
it's kind of tricky.
Everything. Maybe if there's just one hell of a rolling or something.
But you know how I feel. I'd score it.
Yeah, I know you would.
Score it.
I'd score it too if anybody drop knee.
Yeah,
you know, I love drop knee out there is my favorite thing to do.
Oh, me too.
I love drop.
But I do agree when it's big and bumpy, like it's
just horrible.
It's horrible.
Yeah,
because the takeoff, you get so much speed, and then it's like you got so much speed, and then it's fucking bump city. Like my favorite conditions to drop knee is when the wind's just a light offie.
Yeah.
And it's just butter smooth.
My favorite of those days when like you get that little bit of northwest swell, and if there's a real good bank at the end of the tip, and it's just those runners, like real like drainy little runners, you get like sort of like a rip bowl, but it goes for ages. I just fucking love that so much.
Horny, mate.
So horny,
horny.
I'm getting horny and hot.
I better watch out because apparently on the bottom that's scary. That's scary.
Get a bit horny in here actually.
What do you think of the Chrome Dome? She's fucking. Well, it's actually quite grown back. Actually, I'm going to give it a fresh buzz cut next week, pre-comp.
Chromos.
But it's weird, When I look in the mirror, I'm like, oh, who's this fat bald guy?
Good mate.
I don't know.
How's Tui pointing at you fucking crow's feet challenge today, eh?
That was so
crinkle cut fries on the face,
Crinkles.
Eat a thick cut, eh?
Swell lines are going way back. Not as bad as Frank's swell lines.
7-second period.
Frank's are like 14-second period.
Real.
Like out of control.
On the 4E.
I think he's got like, I reckon he's got 12 lines. Like seriously, no word of a lie about 12.
I'm going all right, in terms of the old like.
Go eyes up. Yeah, you got, hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
4.
5 or 6.
Oh.
How about me? How many swell lines?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like 10.
No, the 10
because it goes back into your
widow's feet. Yeah. Well, Frank's got 15.
A-frame,
Frank's got A-frame.
Goes back into the A-frame.
Oh, so sweaty.
Well, ripples back into the A-frame.
Mate. But yeah, Frank's is mine times 2 is a next level. But yeah, Frank tricks me every year.
Yeah.
You know, he was messaging us saying, "I'm coming back." Rent free. I'm living in your head rent free, killer.
Yeah, he's just jelly.
And then he is. He's FOMO, mad FOMO.
Yeah.
But he sucked me in. I was like, "Oh, you coming back?" He's like, "No, you're drivers having you on."
Because he's rent free, mate.
He's not.
He's rent free in your head.
I don't even think about him, mate. Whooshka my ass. Frank, you too, mate. Oh, I'm going to drop an edit hopefully before the comp.
True.
And it is the Frank Nuffy edit.
Yeah, we'll chuck this. I think just to get the crew pumped, we'll put this on the Blaketown page as well.
Yeah.
this episode.
Yeah.
And we'll
And I'll get another
yeah.
summer edit.
Actually, we should
Nicotomy.
post the other Nicky Atomy ones on there. Just get everybody pumped. Like, get some content out there before
I
Thursday.
thought you did put it on the foo.
No,
Oh,
I've been
the
on the
Blaketown.
Blaketown page.
Yeah, well, no one's done the edits on the Blaketown page, eh? Sure.
Yeah, we haven't done much on the Blaketown page. I think
No.
we probably need to do some on the basic one.
We totally do. What are we doing?
Because, like, you know, the club is famous, mate. We've got like 600 or 700
is it?
followers
Right.
on the Blaketown
Yeah,
page.
I don't even check that. That's cool.
People want to know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be sick to hit 1,000, bro.
It's, what was it? Hashtag the 1,000 campaign. Or this is head on to.
But if you do, that's actually something we should aim for on Joel and Kilkelly's YouTube page.
What's that?
Get to 1,000 and then you can
Fuck
actually
off.
monetize.
No, not on yours. We've got to unlock the Man Swoo page.
You'll never do that, mate, eh?
We've got to unlock the Man Swoo
You'll
page.
never
If
do
anybody
that,
knows
mate.
how to hack in. Mikey, if you're listening, you can hack in.
Mate, you just need to figure it out, you
You just
drone.
hack in and we'll get the bloody Man Swoo page going again.
Mate.
Or
That's
the
a
channel.
blowout.
The channel on
Yeah,
YouTube.
the channel.
We're locked out of it at the moment.
What a shame.
Okay, so I just want to pivot. I just want to pivot, Jules.
Pivot.
Having a big conversation
Pivot.
yesterday with Mitty.
Yeah.
Okay. Shitting in the shower, Giles.
Whoa.
Or
That's a
peeing
pivot.
in the sink.
That's a pivot.
Thoughts? Yeah.
Context. How did the conversation come about where you and the missus were talking about these very
Well,
topics?
It was a while ago, but there was one night I was having a shower, right? And I was a bit diuretic,
Yeah.
and I trusted a fart.
Oh no.
No, I shouldn't have. And I was like, oh well, we're away here.
Oh, you kept going with it.
And I was like, I'm not going to make it to the toilet.
Oh.
And I let it rip.
Oh yuck.
I let it rip. That was the worst thing I've ever done. I've done some bad things.
You let it rip.
Yeah.
And because cleaning up is not good, is it?
Well, I had the shower going.
Yeah, but still.
Oh yeah, I had to use my foot, like waffle stomp.
Oh
I
my
regretted it so
god.
much. It was so disgusting.
You'll never do that again, will
Never
you?
do it again.
Yeah.
But I wonder if there's any shit shower advocates out there.
Well, I've got a story to share.
Aquaturds are great.
Yeah, aquaturds are great. Well, I think we've talked about them too. But I can share a poo in the shower story. I remember being a younger man in my early 20s.
Yeah, so
Right.
1943. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And
I don't
and
get a cheap laugh from that.
it's good.
Yeah,
Someone will have a
yeah,
little
yeah,
chuckle out
yeah.
there.
He's an old crusty old cat. Yeah.
So I remember living in a flat in Gisborne, right? And I remember, I think I was super hungover, and this is a vivid memory. And I was just thinking, same sort of scenario, but it wasn't a diarrhea kind of poo, but I needed to poo, and I was just like, I wonder if I could just do a poo in here because I'm lazy and hungover, and just see what happens and just feed it down the drain. Yeah. I just thought, never done this before.
Yeah.
I'll give it a shot.
What was your experience?
So I did the poo,
Yeah.
and I aimed it over the plug.
I got another question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you wanna-
carry
oh,
on.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I did a poo, aimed it over the plug.
I think I hit the wall.
Yeah, right. See, mine was a normal poo.
Yeah.
In hindsight,
Mm.
maybe a runnier one would have been better. So you can see where this is going. Yeah. So I did
Oh,
I did a turd, right? It wasn't a big
a
one,
log.
but it
yeah.
was a medium-sized log,
A
right?
Malibu log. Yeah.
Yeah, a 3-meter log, and 12-footer. And I did the log, and then I was like,
Single foot.
yes, nah, finless.
Oh.
And then did the log, and then
It was a soft top.
definitely was a soft top. 12-footer. And I did the log, and then I was like, right, now I'm going to have to get it down the drain. And the process of getting the turd down the fucking drain was horrible, bro.
Yeah.
Because I started to use my feet,
Yeah.
and then like the poo was just clogging up the drain. And then the water was starting to like fill up. And then I started to panic, and I was like, how am I going to get it down the fucking drain?
yeah.
And then if it fucks up, like the boys are going to be like, what happened in there? And then I'll be like, I took a shit in the shower. But honestly, it took forever. I had to get my fingers involved had to like push the bits of poo down the little wee holes, and then like water, and then more of the poo down, and then water, and then more of the poo. It took about half an hour, man.
It's starchy,
bro. It was not a good idea.
Oh,
don't do it. Okay, just don't do it.
But can we agree that if we're diuretic, right?
Yeah.
And it comes out a bit sloppy.
Yeah,
we're all good.
Well, I don't know. You're the one who's done it, so is it all good?
It washed down easy.
Okay, cool.
Washed down easy.
Yeah, it's
the
good.
stinky.
But was there any chunkies?
A little chunky.
Yeah, that's
that's great.
Oh,
the other question I actually had, the other question I had, right, was actually, how did you wipe? How did you wipe in the shower after you?
Well, just a bit of soap and a bit of the old soap in the hands, and then wipe on the
in the anus.
In the anuses.
Yeah,
yeah. I've got some more shower questions I wanted to ask you as well. But do you want to talk about the wee and the sink thing?
Well, I also, because I did that too. Use your old hand and a bit of soap
to wipe it up.
Yeah, but I think I had to throw that soap bar away.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I see where you're going there.
On the bars.
You couldn't just wipe that off in the water?
Oh, I think it's infected after that.
It's a good question. It's a good question.
Sophie's using it for like
washing her face. Yeah, that one probably needs to go. Yeah. But I do want to talk about shower routines. But do you want to carry on with your wee-wees?
I just taken the pen in the sink in the bathroom every now and again.
Do you still do that?
Just like
you lazy man.
Yeah, I
hate
peeing in the toilet. I miss.
Yeah.
It goes on the floor.
Yeah, it's a pain.
And you got to pick up the seat, put it down.
Do you ever
wipe it away?
Do you ever just sit down and have a wee?
I actually, I do every now and again.
Yeah.
I know she's gusher.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I like to sit down. People are gonna be listening going, you guys are fucking pussies. But as I've gotten older, I like the last wee of the day. I like the last wee of the day to be a sit down, because I usually find my last wee, because I like to squeeze one out, because when you get to my age,
me too,
you don't want to wake up and do a fucking 3 o'clock wee.
Me too.
So always before bed, do a wee.
Yeah.
But then sometimes I don't even have a wee to do, and then you do it, and it is a bit spluttery, and then it's going everywhere. So I like to sit down. I sit down when a wee.
I sit down when a wee.
Yeah.
A wee on the sit down.
Yeah, and it was great. And it is great. And you're not missing anywhere, and you're relaxed. And that's my last wee of the day, is a sit down. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, so I mean it's filthy. I've been but I pee outside as much as possible.
Oh, I love that outdoor peas.
And like Joel talks about, we have dedicated piss spots.
Yeah, I've got one too. Yeah.
And you got to rotate.
Yeah.
You got to rotate.
Actually, that's what I've been doing lately as well. Instead of the sit down pee, is because I take the dog out for a wee.
Yeah.
And I'll just go outside and wee with her.
Yeah.
I'll wee on her. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Then I go jump into bed, Fatty. She stinks, Dad. But no, I want to talk about shower routines, right? Because there's a reason behind it, and I'll reveal the reason after we talk about it. So I'm going to put you on the spot. I want to know, and I'm sure the listeners will be so excited to know this information. Run me through your normal Monday to Friday shower routine from start to finish. What do you use, and where do you go from order? Body parts.
I'll get in the bathroom.
Yeah,
I'll take my clothes off.
Oh no, yeah, it's good. I think we can gather that.
Yeah, a good start.
Yeah, it's good.
I turn the fan on.
Oh yeah, good.
Turn the fan on. The fan, and I will get my toothbrush and my toothpaste
and put it up bum. Yep.
And I'll give the old ring piece a good old go over.
No, seriously.
And then
also,
so toothbrush and toothpaste.
Same.
Ready to go.
Same.
On beside the shower.
Same.
And then I will get in the shower, and I'll just have a good old water douse.
Mic up there. Yeah.
Good old water douse, right?
Yeah.
Good old water douse.
Yeah.
And then depending on the conditions of my scalp, I'll have a shampoo.
Good. Yeah.
And then I will always full body soap.
Starting from where?
From the balls.
So that you go straight to Jenny's first.
Yeah, straight to Jenny.
Jenny's first.
Yeah, Jenny on the block.
Cool.
And then
Jenny on the cock.
Straight to the bum.
Yeah,
With
right.
the
So
Sopo?
Jenny's and bum.
Sopo and the bum.
Yeah.
I think
Cool.
this is the best advice for any showering man is that you every single day wash your balls and your bum, no matter what.
I think that's a given, right?
I think there are some men out there
What?
that do not wash their bums and balls.
Why would they not?
They
I don't
just-
get it.
they-
Lazy.
Yeah. Well, they don't
Oh.
know if those doesn't smell, but you wash your bum and your balls every day.
Of course.
And so, yeah.
All you young
finish,
listeners out there.
finish off with that, right?
Yeah.
And then the other thing actually at the start of the
Process.
shower
Yeah.
is I will either have the iPad or my phone and I will put on a podcast.
Oh fuck! You young kids, eh?
I
You
put on a poddy.
You young kids.
I put on a poddy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I put on a poddy. And I like to, you usually listen to some morning combat.
Nice.
Yeah, morning combat.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my main thing. Maybe Joel and Tim.
Cool.
I like listening to Joel and Tim when I'm in the shower.
When you're washing your anus.
When I'm whitewashing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So can we just
Proto fascist shower.
So it's shampoo.
Yeah.
And then Jenny's and bum.
I think usually it's Jenny's and bum and full body soap first, right?
So no, what parts of the body do you do first? Jenny's and bum,
Jenny's and bum,
and then where?
and then full body.
So where?
Armpits,
Tell us with the routine. Where you go?
armpits,
Armpits after Jenny's.
Yeah, legs.
So we want to know the order. So it's Jenny, bum, armpits,
Jenny, bum,
pits,
chest,
Gotcha.
armos,
Pitties.
and then down the legs.
Down the legs. Finish with the legs.
You're finished with the legs, and then use the hand.
Yeah.
To wipe it to really make sure it gets all out of the bum.
Oh, so you do a second go at the bum
not
at the end.
Yeah, but with the hand with the soapy bum.
Ah.
Yeah, my soapy bum.
Okay.
Yeah, well,
So you've left a bit of soap in the bum.
a little bit of soap in the bum to sort of percolate,
It's great chat.
right?
Yeah.
Percolate bum. Percolate.
So all those soap.
Wait.
Sorry.
I'm not finished.
Good.
Not
Carry
finished.
on.
So after I finish shower,
So sweetie.
I get sweaty, and it's because you're horny.
Yeah.
And I will brush my teeth in the shower.
Yeah.
I hate brushing my teeth not in the shower. I was just like, why do I got to stand over the sink?
Yep.
Sad and lonely with no warm water around me.
Yeah.
There's dribbling down my chin.
Yeah.
It's getting on my clothes.
I totally agree.
Why?
Now you're missing a piece. Face. What are you doing with the face?
I don't do a lot with the face because soap can actually flare up the acnoid.
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
So have you got special treatment stuff for?
Nah, just leave it naturally
Leave it natural, oily.
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha.
That's the best with my acnoid.
Right.
Yeah.
Now I'll just quickly do my one
Yeah.
because there is a reason by this, and I'll bring it to the end.
So you start with cry.
Yeah. I look in the mirror and go.
Do some Irish voices after it.
And then a wank while I'm crying.
Crank. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cry, no.
No. Seriously, it's similar but not. So I'll jump in. If there's not much hair on the top, so it doesn't need much shampoo. But when I did have a lot of hair, same as you, it doesn't need shampoo. Shampoo first. If it doesn't, cool. First thing is face cloth with a bit of soap.
You gotta get rid of that. That's for poor people.
Wait up.
Yeah.
I haven't finished.
Yeah.
Face cloth with the soap,
Mm.
and I go face first.
Yeah.
Just with the soap.
Yeah.
Then
Mhm.
I go to the loofah
Mm-hmm.
with the body wash.
Yeah. Again, poor people.
Okay. And I go loofah and body wash. I'm confused. So then I start with, so I go top down. So I start with chest, hits, arms, belly. Then I go to Jenny front.
Yeah.
Then I go anus.
Oh.
Yeah. And I go anus.
Yeah.
And then I go legs. And the last is the smelly old feet with the toe jam.
Oh. The feet and the toe jam.
So I finished with toe.
Yeah. Really.
Well, you said that you went
Mm.
Jenny's first, and then back up,
Mm.
and then you went down the legs. You said you finished with the toes.
Yeah. I don't really do the toes.
Oh.
Yeah. No. My feet are good, mate.
Oh,
My feet are
lucky.
good. Got that moldy. Got
oh, lucky, man. Because us whiteys, we've got jam.
I got
We've got the jams,
I've got
bro.
the good feetsies, eh?
Oh, fuck.
Got the good feet.
Mine, ever since I got puberty,
Mate,
just
running in the bush.
no. Ever since I got puberty, ever since I hit puberty back in 1948, was stink fest, bro. I used to have the most haggardest feet. Like I remember, I get tinea, like haggard feet, bro. Like
Really?
Frank used to call it foot chlamydia.
Oh,
It was bad, man.
I've never had issues with my feet, eh?
Yeah.
Never.
So I'm glad that you've because you're similar to me. So the reason behind the question was when I was in Aussie with Frank.
Frank showers together.
Frank decided to I locked the door because I know what he's up to. He's always trying to come in.
Yeah.
So I had a shower.
I always do that to Brooksy.
Yeah. I had a shower,
Yeah.
and then he got the knife out and flipped the lock because you could on the other side.
Yeah.
And then I was in there. I got the biggest fright. I turn around, and he's just standing there watching, going, right there, right here. I turn around, he's just like, hey. And then I was like, fuck. And I shut the door again, and he opened it again. I shut the door again, and he opened it again. And then he watched my whole shower routine from start to finish.
It's gay. It's just
It's not gay. It's just weird. But then he, like, as I was doing my routine,
Did you commentate throughout it? Though?
no, but
Yeah.
he was.
Mm.
And then as I was
good about that ring pressure.
as I went to the Jennies, he goes, and then he's seen me carry on to do my feet because my last bit is the feet.
Yeah.
He goes, you're showering wrong.
Did you sit down?
No,
do your feet
no, I don't sit down.
Oh.
It's weird.
Okay, I'm
Yeah.
not flexible enough for that. At the
No, neither am I. But he was like, oh, you're showering wrong. No. He was like, no, you're showering wrong. And what are you using a flannel for? Nah, you yuck. No. And I was like, what? Usually I'd have a loofah, so it's not all on the flannel. He's like, yeah, but you're supposed to finish with your ass because that's all gross. I was like, no, but my feet are gross. I want to finish with my feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm glad that it's because Frank thinks that I'm a freak for finishing down there. You think I see logic. Maybe you should finish with your anus, but once you have your routine in place, you don't really change it much, do you?
I'd like if Frank could submit a video of his shower routine, please.
Let's not.
Frank crying in the shower. Just crying.
Oh, Frank would be fucking dancing. I reckon Frank does like thrusts.
No, he'd be,
Calvert thrusts in the
like-
shower. Yeah. He'll be doing magic.
Dick's flopping
Magic
around.
Mike. He'll be thinking he's Magic Mike. He'll have like some music in his head and be like,
He'll be rapping as well.
oh
Yeah, he'll be rapping.
white rapping.
Yeah, white rapping.
yeah.
Like just
Tupac.
dropping hard N bombs.
Straight Tupac.
Yeah, just dropping hard
Yeah.
N bombs. Like
Yeah.
that's a safe space.
So fuck you,
That's a
Frank.
safe racist space.
I'm not the only one who doesn't finish on the anus.
Oh, can I come back to my previous comment as well?
Yeah.
So, Tom Segura has nearly been cancelled online recently.
Jeez.
Because on a recent podcast, he said that only poor people use washcloths and loofahs.
Oh.
Yeah, and I actually got rid of the loofah about 10 years ago because I realized hands.
That's the poorest of them all.
Because I realized that the loofah was making my back acne and chest acne flare up really bad because it's full of germos.
Okay.
Because it doesn't get washed in
But
hot water.
No, but you're in hot water.
Yeah, but you're not in like germ killing hot.
Yeah, but I always rinse
water.
my loofah out at the end, get all the soap out, and you don't just bloody wash and go boom. You really give it a rinse under the head.
Was quite good though. He's nearly been cancelled for saying that poor people use washcloths.
Oh, that's hilarious. Fucking come on, people. Get over it. Should we pause and get another drink?
Yeah, so we're just going to do the 3, 2, 1 here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Up you go then.
Yeah.
Up you go. I'll carry the chat. Then we'll go on my count this time. 3, 2. And we're back after a little wee moose knuckle photo, and we're back for another beer and our second setting of the Swoo episode, whatever it is, 40 or 41? 41.
Close to 50, mate.
Getting up there, son.
We
Getting up there.
started in 2017, I think it was.
Yeah, it is. It is,
Yeah.
eh? Yeah. 6 years ago, Buzz. Wow, that's good. We had some great shower chats. Fuck, that was good quality. I hope everyone reflects on that. And if you could direct message us, we want to know your shower routines.
Yeah.
I'm interested
I am interested.
because Frankie,
videos would be good too.
videos would be great, but
Yeah.
Frankie thinks that he knows everything about showering and probably everything about everything. So, I want to get everyone's perspective. Do you finish with the anus, or is it in the middle somewhere? Do you finish with the feet, like me?
Now tell me, Giles.
Yeah.
Sure. Fucking tell me.
I'm hiding my fat gut with the hoodie.
Terrible. Fuck.
Same. I look like a fucking cancer patient
Oh,
with
mate. I
moobs.
look poor.
At least you're not wearing it.
Move underline, hey. Move underline. Did a workout today, Giles?
Oh, I'm
Back in the
proud.
train.
I'm
Now,
proud of you.
Anyway, the pipe comp debacle. Please fill me in, sir.
So I'll ask you a question. Did you see any of it? See any of the coverage? See any of the reports? And do you follow Infoamed by any chance? Okay, so Infoamed, I really enjoy those guys because they always have a funny take on what's going on. They take the piss out of bodyboarding. It's so good. Like, yeah, you really
I
need
like that. Yeah,
you really need
that,
to get into it because when the pipe comp was on, I was like, tens of bodyboarders are tuning in live. That was so good.
Was there actually a webcast? Was it?
No.
Oh,
There might have been.
yeah.
There might have been actually.
Yeah.
But anyway, so here we go. Pipe comp this year. And the Infoam guys talk about it on their podcast, which I've just started listening to. And it was like it wasn't even seeded from the world tour guys, bro. It was literally anyone can enter in the whole world. We could have entered.
Yeah.
The pipe comp.
Oh,
The bodyboarding pipe comp.
yeah.
And so apparently some old drones from fucking somewhere in Aussie in the Central Coast.
Yeah.
They just waited until the entries were live and boom, they're on the pipe comp. Just a couple of 40-year-old dudes in the Masters division at club level entered the pipe comp.
Yeah.
So I'm just sort of reinforcing what the Infoam guys are saying as though it's a fucking joke that our sport has come to where it's like probably one of the biggest. That was where bodyboarding first became mainstream media with those old school pipe comps.
Oh, they're amazing.
And now it's gone to a level where it's like, oh, anyone can go on the fucking thing. Oh, Joel's from down Greymouth can go if he books his ticket.
Like a club comp. It was like an invitational, wasn't it? Or was it not even that? It was just open slather.
Yeah, but I think they got a few big guys. They got Tanner, obviously Hub and Dub.
Yeah.
And then a few of the Hawaiians. And then the rest was just anyone can come. Anyone.
Ugh. And they got skunked, eh?
Massively skunked. And because the permit, they had to share it with the body surfers. So I think the pipe comp got 1 day. So they're like 15-minute heats.
Oh.
Yeah. And the waves were that bad, they had to surf the Ehukai shore pound.
Oh.
At 2 foot. 2 foot Hawaiian.
No.
2 foot Hawaiian, bro. And then I saw a video on Instagram from Miles Kohaha. You know, that DK legend from Hawaii.
Yeah.
And he was like, he just put it out there. He's like, look, I'm not going to say it because everyone's thinking it. You're not the pipeline champion if you're not surfing pipeline, bruh.
Yeah.
You're the Ehukai beach break champion, not the pipeline champion.
Not your pipeline.
No disrespect to Tanner, but
yeah,
you're not the pipe champ, bro. Even though he did win it last year and he's won, but it's just ridiculous. That's not a pipe comp. Wasn't even pipe.
Nah.
It's like saying, oh, you won the Blaketown Challenge, but we surf Cobden.
Yeah.
It's like, no,
yeah, it's
not it. So yeah, that's what I wanted to raise. Your thoughts?
Oh fuck, man, it's just sad how it's all going. You know, I think the best bug comp going is probably that Kiamo Classic. I think it's called. Is it the one in the Canary Islands where they surf the Canary Pipeline, and it's the left, and it's like a left reef, and it pumps like pipeline, and it's combined, so it's a surf and bodyboard event.
I just saw that the other day.
Yeah, and it's huge.
I didn't even know they did it.
It's big time.
It's awesome.
Yeah, it's big time. Like even for me, I don't even get into the front on comp now.
Man, no, I have to watch that. I still think that's the best comp on
probably
planet Earth.
Yeah, in terms of like, I don't know, like it's just not got the names anymore.
Oh yeah, there's still quite a few big names go. Still quite a few. There's a lot of obviously Canary and underground rippers who go but then like I still think that that's the best viewing.
Yeah.
They were getting thousands and thousands of views live.
They did do quite well in the recent one, eh? Like
and the editing was sick.
Yeah,
even though the commentating was average because it was like half Portuguese,
broken English. Yeah,
and then Jay Real trying to hold it together for everyone. But
Jay Real's cool though.
He's great. He's great.
Does his podcast and
does he?
He does a podcast on his e-bodyboarding channel.
I need to jump in on that.
I just bought a new book off him.
Oh, cool.
This would be interesting to see what people think.
Yeah.
I over the years, with a bit of weight coming on, obviously it's not going to help. But over the years, I've gone from riding 41.5-inch boards.
I can't believe you even rode something like that.
Yeah, so like when I,
just because of your
when
height,
I was like 20,
I would never think you'd.
it was
ride
too
something-
short. It was
Yeah.
way too short.
Yeah.
And then 42.
Yeah.
And then for the last 3 years, I've been riding 43 and 44-inch boards.
Yeah.
And I've
Makes sense.
just made the call. Like, I'm just like, fuck it. I've just bought a dub board.
Yeah. Cool.
Board.
Yeah.
It's a 45.5-inch board.
Damn.
And like, I'm just going to commit to it because I think Hardy was talking about it in a podcast. Hardy rides 43-inch boards in most ways.
So does Rawlins.
Yeah. And they were like we've been riding 2 smaller boards. It's like how shortboarding was for a long time. Everybody's riding 2 thin, 2 shorter boards.
Yeah.
And everybody's worked out it's wide, short, and kind of thick.
Yeah.
And unless you're fucking Philippe Toledo. But yeah, Hardy and Rawlins, have both been talking about in normal beach breakaways, like from 1 foot to like 3 to 4 foot, you want as much good surface area as possible.
Makes sense.
So you're actually on the board.
Yeah.
And so he's like, yeah, I ride a 43, and he's like your size.
Yeah.
Hardy's about your size. What, like 80 kgs?
Yeah, 5 foot, fucking
5
9,
foot, 8,
10,
9, 10,
yeah,
whatever.
Yeah.
And so I'm 6'1", 120 kgs. Like, I'm gonna ride a big board.
Makes sense.
Because as soon as I went to 44-inch boards, like I started feeling so much more like just like speed, everything. But even then, like 44-inch boards, when I dropped these, I'm like, fuck, this is too small.
Crazy.
So I'm pretty much a 46-inch board, and let's
Makes
see how
sense.
that goes. But I think it's going to go well.
Cool. Oh,
Yeah.
That'll be good. Is it going to get here before the comp?
It's like in Auckland right now.
Oh, it will.
So I'm hoping
It'll
arrive
get here
tomorrow
like
or
Tuesday. Yeah. And then you'll be like, fuck, do you try and break in a board during a comp?
Yeah, I'm not sure about that.
It'll be slippery and also fucking stuff.
Yeah.
You never know.
Triple stringer.
Go out for a free surf and see how it feels.
Yeah, for sure. Like, I've got some old broken in boards as well. I bought this Hardy board, like a 44-inch board. That was one of the best ever. Remember that session, like that first session I ever had on it?
Is it the green one? No.
That was the
no,
red
It was
one?
the red one. Yeah.
Me, you, and Nato were out at Blaketown. I was like, perfect.
Oh, yeah.
That day.
I was shredding on the knee
And
that
I
day.
was having the time of my life. I was like, this is the best board I've ever owned.
Yeah.
I was 10 kgs lighter back then too.
Yeah. But the board length thing is interesting because back when high performance bodyboarding was everywhere, guys were riding the shortest boards in those hollow heavy waves.
Too short. They look like kickboards.
It's weird. But then like grommets would copy the pros and order super short boards just to surf their local beach break.
Yeah.
And that just looked stupid.
Yeah.
Like their legs are fucking flying out everywhere. It just didn't look proportionally correct.
Yeah, because the board looks so small. It's ridiculous.
Because I know they're trying to get super tech and like down to the fucking millimeter on the rail, but it just doesn't make sense.
I reckon you should try forward. In fact, you should take that board right there. That's a brand new board that I've barely ridden.
Why?
It's a 43-inch hybrid, science hybrid.
I'd
and
love to
that's
try
one
that.
of the best shapes I've ever ridden.
I'd love
And
to try that.
I
Bring it
think-
over and I'll try it this week.
You take that home with you, mate.
Okay.
Because I think that you will have it, and that's got like 11-inch nose on it.
Nice.
So it's like a bit more narrow than your Winchesters
Yeah,
or your customs. Because I think you go for like the 12-inch nose.
No, I don't. I definitely don't.
Do you go for
usually-
about 11-inch?
No, usually about 11.
Yeah. Well, the hub one I'm getting is 10.6.
Oh, nice. That's cool.
Yeah.
It'll be good for drop knee, bro.
Oh, yeah.
It'll be good.
I love drop knee.
It's the best.
God. Anyway,
Yeah.
So it's funny. NATO's off. New.
He's unemployed?
New life.
New lease of life.
New lease of life.
Yeah.
NATO. And we've been connecting with him like heaps recently. It's been awesome. NATO's off to Aussie for a while, and then he's going to Indo for 6 months. Bah.
Is it that long?
6 months he's going to Indo for. He's just going to go live the life, Buzz.
Oh, that is a dream come true.
So NATO came over the other day and he gave me a board just to keep in my garage because he goes, if I ever come home for a strike mish, like I could just grab the board. And I put his board up against my boards in the garage. It looks like a kickboard compared to my boards.
bet.
He rides the smallest boards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
he might need a little step up too eventually.
Well, back in the day when he was under our wing as a Grom,
Mm.
he was on boards that were way too big for him.
Yeah,
he was
right.
on like 42.5-inch boards.
Yeah.
And we're like, mate, you're on like he was blowing bottom turns, like blowing waves, and he was only a little fella even back then. Like he's growing into himself now, but like he was just too small for the big board because he didn't know how to handle it. This is when he was 17 or 18.
What's he riding now? 40.5s or?
I think he's on like 41s.
Oh yeah, well that's probably perfect. Yeah,
or 41.5.
I thought it was 40s.5s.
He might be on 40.5. Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah, it was interesting. But I if you know what you're doing, I think you know what you're doing, because I think I contradicted myself a little bit there. But I think if you know what you're doing, you know how to bottom turn, and like handle the extra like yanking the board around, because it's a lot more surface area, then go for it. Because I think Wellsy rides 43 or 44s.
Yeah, he does. Yeah,
I think he rides 44s.
I'm not sure
Because he's a big unit, but he's skinny.
But he's tech too. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah, and Wellsy's skinny but real tall. But he's not skinny like skin and bones. He's quite solid in a way.
He's rangy.
Yeah.
For a fucking giant human.
But for the big boppers like me and the big multi boys up north, got to be on the big boards, I reckon.
Get a bit of flotation, my G.
Get a little fucking flotation now.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah.
But yeah, NATO, man, it's going to be a fucking amazing trip. Jealous, so jealous. That 6 months in Indo. Fuck, he's going to be sick of nasi goreng, ba?
Are you going to get the deli belly? The Bali belly?
The deli belly. Nasi goreng.
Yeah.
Selamat pagi, selamat pagi.
And we're off to Raro. I can't wait for Raro, bro. I just hope we don't get skunked like I did last year, but I can't.
I'm coming this time. I'll be bringing the waves with me, mate. Don't you worry. The Joel and vibes will be bringing pumping waves.
You're going to get a car or a scooter?
I think I'll get a car just for safety with Addison. I don't want to risk a fucking wipeout. If it's me who wipes on a scooter, sweet as.
Yeah.
But if I wipe out and she gets fucked up, I'll be in trouble.
Yeah, I'm going to get a car. Yeah.
I might get a car too.
Yeah. And we've
never had a car in Rara. It's going to be weird.
Yeah, me too.
I might get a scooter too, just for a couple of days.
Yeah. When it's pumping,
just for a couple of days. Yes, and you can drive around to Hodgo's and see so.
Yeah, that's the stinky thing is we couldn't quite find an appropriate Airbnb fuddy together. That, all of us, for housing the 3-year-old, or she'll be 4 by then, and everyone, because the 4-year-old will keep everyone fucking up.
It'll be good to have our own zones anyway, and then we can just come and hang out when
we're
surfs
podcast hard,
surfs shit, and it'll be fun. I'm looking forward to it, man.
Yeah, and Peter from Raro is in the country.
Good segue.
And James Niminimina.
Is he going to come down?
James Niminimina is in. Sorry if we're saying your name wrong, mate. I don't know. I don't know.
James N.
He's in the South Island.
Oh, is he already here?
Ew.
Well, he must come over to the comp then, probably.
I hope so.
That'd be cool.
He'll take it out.
He probably will take it out.
Don't come.
Don't come, Jimmy. Don't come, Jimmy N. James Numia. Nah, it'll be good, mate. We'll put you in your place, mate.
Yeah.
Put you in your place.
You right in the face.
You got
town greeting.
You've got to smoke 7 ciggies and do 4 beer bongs before each heat, and then you'll be sweet.
Yeah, and go to Spuds Hut.
Go to the Suck Hut, and initiation will resume.
So,
Cool.
So, show notes.
Well,
McFakes takes. So
do that now.
Cue the sting, which you've lost. So
no, I'll give it to you. You're the one who's lost it, mate.
McFakes takes.
McFakes
drone. McFakes.
Let me bring up his. Takes.
Hey, it's Ben here. Pretty shit out there, eh? So the first take is.
Oh, this is a off bodyboarding topic, but I quite like it. Because it's something that I'm also aware of.
Yeah.
I'll put it in Ben's voice.
Yeah.
So number 1 is AI is going to become a serious issue and will do more good than bad. I think it means bad than good. You got it around the wrong way, but Benny. Yeah. And then Terminator is coming. Terminator, right?
Terminator,
Oh, you don't know, eh?
You drones don't know, eh?
You don't know about AI,
It's pumping, guys.
No, but seriously, AI is freaking me out too.
Yeah, this chat GPT stuff.
4.0.
I heard a thing today, bro.
Yeah, about
where a chat bot convinced a mentally unstable man to commit suicide because
He was talking to it.
because he was talking to her about climate change, and the GPT or the chat bot, I don't know if it was GPT, but the chat bot convinced him that he needed to sacrifice himself to save the world from climate change.
What?
Yeah.
That's juicy.
That's juice,
That is Terminator, bro.
Yeah.
And I saw another thing today on AI. Fuck, it's so hot right now.
Andy
But-
Irons.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
not
yeah.
Andy.
Mm.
But it was this AI fucking professor or some fucking learned human on the topic, right? He said, in his opinion, that everyone should be rallying to stop it now. He says he's done predictions, and he says it is going to end up in Terminator styles.
Yeah.
And it's going to be, he honestly said, we need to pull the plug fucking now, otherwise it's gonna get out of hand.
It's unregulated, mate. Because technology, the way it's progressing, is that it far outstrips government regulation.
Yeah, well, the government's too slow. They're too slow.
Yeah, they're too slow to update legislation and regulation.
Correct.
So, like, you can have so many developers, tech people with like ulterior motives that you don't know about.
Yeah.
Developing these types of technologies that the boomers in government have no idea. Like, everybody's making memes about the TikTok congressional hearing, because like one of the questions was, does TikTok, and he was real serious, he's like, does TikTok access Wi-Fi?
Oh my god, the
TikTok CEO is like, yeah, it needs that to work.
And these are the people running the country.
These are the people running the country, you know, and like it's just so like, yeah, I agree. Like this I told the other day, Chat GPT can actually go and find a contract. So if you like have got a job, like an IT job or some type of contract that you need to finish, right? Like a job.
Yeah.
And you don't have the skills. So you're talking to the GPT that you don't have the skills.
Yeah.
That Chat GPT can go to LinkedIn, find the right contractor, and organize the contract itself with the contractor, with the person to complete the job.
Amazing.
You know, this is all, you know, really well informed stuff.
Oh yeah,
you know, but
not anecdotal at all.
Not anecdotal. This is what I'm hearing, and it is scary, mate.
It is scary.
I'm not into this AI stuff,
and the deep fake stuff is crazy at the moment.
So many people already been called out by deep fakes.
Really?
Oh yeah. Like marriages have ended, like all of that. You're smart enough to
The thing is, like, if you got on the wrong side of the government, right, and they wanted to fucking do you over, they could just stage so much stuff on you now. They could fake your voice, and they can fake video footage of you. Like, if they wanted to get rid of you, put you in jail for 20 years, they'll be like, yep, here's evidence of such and such stealing this or doing this, or it's so scary.
Not into this AI. So at the end of the day, McFake.
Yeah, it's a good McTake.
McFake. We're not into it.
I agree. I'm not into it.
And we don't understand it. We don't understand it, how it works either. I'm not interested in even looking.
I'm interested in it, but I think you hit the nail on the head with regulation. There needs to be some fucking worldwide governing AI body needs to be set up.
But then you're talking about New World Order, Brad.
Yeah, but when it comes to AI, you probably need something that's fucking unilateral and universal,
right?
But
who's making the rules then as well?
Because if you extrapolate humans for the next 50 to 100 years, it probably it's gonna go towards Terminator styles, because AI will get so clever, and it'll be the whole classic. AI will start thinking and be like, "Hang on, the problem on planet Earth, it's the humans. That's the reason why the Earth is fucked."
Activate nuclear
Skynet, boom,
up they go,
done.
Arnie drops down.
Yeah.
Give me your pants and jacket.
I love that scene.
Give me your clothes.
So good.
How good was Terminator 2 Judgment Day?
It was amazing.
Honestly.
It was amazing.
Oh my God, that's so fun.
Okay, so second McFakes take.
So number 2. Izzy beats Pereira by decision in a one-sided fight.
I'll start on this one.
So nervo.
I'll start on this one. And this is the fight that's going to be on day 4 of the comp. So I'm sure we'll make it work. I agree. But I don't agree that it's going to be one-sided. I think it's going to be fucking Python is going to be very hard to beat. But I envisage Izzy's going to be trying to take him to the ground a few times. He's seen what he can do there. He sees there's a weakness there. So watch for Izzy. He'll obviously won't go straight away, but he'll try and gas him out on the ground if he can get him down.
Yeah.
I think he wins. I hope he wins. I'm saying he's going to win. But fuck, it'd be amazing if he does, man. It'd be so good to get that redemption back. Because if he loses, I feel like he's probably not going to get another title shot for a while. He'll be fighting a lot of the middling guys for a little bit. But yeah, that's my take.
I think if he loses, he'll go to 205.
I don't know. I don't think he will.
One thing
because Pointon's going up there.
Yeah, well, they might fight again. I'm worried about Alex actually making the weight because he barely made it last time. And
they'll still fight, though.
He didn't really. Yeah, Izzy will be like, I'm fighting him anyway.
Yeah.
Like, Izzy won't be like, I'm not fighting him.
But do you lose the belt?
You lose the belt
on
the scales.
Like Charles did.
Yeah. You lose the belt.
Yeah.
If I think Izzy's going to have a bit of a different game plan, and it's going to have to be wrestling.
Yeah.
But mixed with the striking.
Yeah.
In my very uneducated mind, I keep thinking that Izzy needs to wrestle him for the first 2 to 3 rounds.
Okay.
And then turn the gas on the feet on the 4th and the 5th.
Oh, see, I thought the other way. I thought, stick and move, and then wait till he gets a bit more tired, and then take him to the ground.
I feel like tire him out against the fence.
Okay.
Against the fence, like the first and second round.
Clinch.
Yeah. Just against the fence. I don't think Izzy hasn't finished anyone since he beat since Palacosta, which is like 2 years ago.
Yeah, true. There's been a couple of points games.
Yeah. I can't see Izzy finishing him.
Oh, I can totally.
I can't. Like he nearly finished him in that first round last time.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just can't. I can't quite see it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fuck. Do you follow Pereira on Instagram?
No.
Oh, see, I do.
Is he a good follow?
Oh, it's just boring, but it's watching him fucking spar.
Scary, man.
Oh my god, I feel so sorry for the guy holding the pads. When he hits the body, the guy's like, oh.
You wait till he goes to it.
Oh my god, he's walking around at 225 at the moment.
When he's not fighting Izzy, I'm like, go Alex. Like,
yeah.
Like,
same.
He's awesome.
I don't hate the guy at all.
No, he's cool.
I think he's fucking awesome.
He's just got a real intense rivalry with Izzy. Like, but they're actually, I think they'll be quite chummy by the end of it. Like after everything's
careers
done.
Yeah, probably. I think there's a respect there.
Oh, there's massive respect.
Yeah,
like massive respect on both ends. But he is so much bigger than Izzy.
He's
like
massive.
So much bigger than Izzy.
He's massive.
So yeah, that's our predictions. I think Izzy by decision if things go well.
Yeah.
But Alex is so good, so seasoned that I want to caveat with saying that if the same thing happens, I wouldn't be surprised.
No.
Catches Izzy.
Yeah.
He's fucking good, man.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Izzy gets knocked out.
He knows what to expect from Izzy.
Yeah.
Like he's that fucking good. And
he's
that
the guy.
Powerful.
He's the only guy who's fought him this many times.
Yeah.
What's this fight? 5 now?
4.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Okay, cool. Thanks, McFake. There's another couple actually.
Number 3, in this year's BTC, it's going to be held in all-time conditions, and the surfing quality will be through the roof. Sun's going to be out, probably a nice 23 degrees. Hodge is going to spend all the comp sleeping in his van.
That's what he said.
Your thoughts on that?
All of those predictions are true. Like I did last year. How much did I sleep in my van last year?
Good little nap.
Yeah, boys, I'm going for a nap.
See you later.
That's classic.
We had a bit of an argument about that the other day, didn't we?
Did we?
Because I left today early.
Yeah.
I was really feeling it, man.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
We joke about my chrono.
We do.
But it is, and it is fun to joke about.
Yeah.
Not fucking fun to live with, though.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
But I always love to give you shit about it.
Yeah,
as I do.
That's good.
And the last one is a shout out to Josh Komen for his fucking 21 minutes in the ice bath.
Wow.
Fundraising for Ranui House.
Wow.
I think he raised well over $50,000. Fuck, it was crazy. I saw a snippet of him.
Is that the world record, eh?
Unofficial, I think.
Wow.
Yeah. Did you see the little clip of him coming out with them interviewing him on 7 Sharp?
No, sorry.
Bro, it was crazy. He sounded drunk. He could hardly talk because his body was like literally shutting down.
Yeah.
And it was like, yeah, bro, this is so cold. I just can't really just believe it. Like, it was so hectic. I was like, oh, you poor guy, you can hardly talk.
Fuck, man.
Yeah, imagine 21 minutes in that fucking thing.
He's his willpower. That dude's willpower.
His brain
is
insane.
just
Amazing.
Fuck, man. You know,
he's gone through so much shit.
Yeah,
poor guy.
yeah.
But shout out, JK. You are an amazing human. And for those of you who don't know who Josh Komen is, check him out. Check him out. He's an inspirational dude. He's got a book. What's it called? The Wind Behind Your Back or something. What is it? No.
Come on.
Fuck, I've got the book. Just check it. Have a look online. Josh Komen.
Yeah.
Komen. And you'll be able to find his book. And yeah, it's really inspirational. He went through some serious hardship with a blood cancer, leukemia, and then horrible situations in hospitals. But everything worked out really cool. He met the love of his life, and he's got a beautiful daughter.
Oh man,
it's amazing.
What a story, eh?
It's so cool.
What a West Coast success story.
Yeah,
true embodiment of the West Coast spirit.
Yeah,
I think
grit, determination.
Yeah,
not giving up,
independence,
not giving up.
Yeah, real cool.
Yeah. So shout out. That was good. Well, thank you, McFakes.
Good, McFake.
And I hope you don't win the comp, because it'll be 2 years in a row, Ben. We can't have that, can we?
And we got
Fuck you, McFay. You're not winning, mate.
Oh,
but you probably will.
And how hard was he ripping in that Nicky Enemy part 2?
And he thought he didn't think he was even ripping.
Oh my
God! How humble the guy is.
Air forward attempts, inverse, backies,
smashing lip reverses, cutties, beautiful cutties,
deep barrels.
Oh, that backdoor one.
Oh, so deep.
That was the one that's like, is he coming out of that? Oh, mate,
so deep.
It was so good.
All right. Well, the last show night I've got here, mate, is I was traveling for work earlier in the week.
Where'd you go?
Bluff.
Oh,
Bluff and Invercargill.
Oysters?
And the Catlins, actually.
Oysters?
Had a day at the Catlins in Curio Bay. And, just for work. And anyway, at the end of one of the days, I drove down to that point at the end of Bluff there where those signs are, to all the cities. Have you been there? It was called something point.
Yes. Can I just jump in here?
Sure.
When I'm on Tinder, it's like every third chick has that photo standing next to that fucking classic,
right?
Bro. It's like it's either this is the classic stereotype for chicks. It's like there'll be a photo of them with their bra off, but it's of their back, and they're like arms up on the top of a mountain. That cliche photo that all chicks do.
Yeah.
So it's like a shot of that. There's a shot on that fucking signpost. There's usually a shot with drinking a glass of something, but then on the flip side, guys are probably like, oh, here's a pig on my back.
Pig on my back, fish in my hand.
Fly fishing.
Fish, a big snapper in the hand.
Shirt off, just been to the gym, or maybe at the gym.
Yeah.
Barbell.
Maybe one with a kid, like showing his affection.
Yeah, or a dog like me. I've got a few pics of a dog.
I actually curated NATO's Tinder profile.
Yes.
So he had, like, when he first went on, he had this real boring story like,
oh no,
I'm gonna
bios are worst.
Single.
I'm
thinking about going to Aussie and Indo for 6 months, and I'm into bodyboarding in the outdoors and going. I was like, fuck, get rid of all that. This is shit.
Yeah, shit chat.
This is shit chat. And I was just like, and all the photos were like real boring ones, profile pictures from Facebook and all that, like real boring ones. I was like, right, we'll get a gay one on there. So like real feminine, like duck face type one.
No.
Get like one dog photo. The one dog photo.
Definitely dog photo.
Okay,
Definitely
one dumb looking photo where you look like silly and one was friends as well.
Yeah, you gotta have friends.
Like,
yeah,
and then all the description I said for it was, okay, what you got to do is for the description, right? You've got a
blurb.
You got to just. I said, what you got to do is write 5'8" short king.
5'8" short king.
Yeah.
No, that's going to turn chicks off. Don't mention the height.
No, because the thing is, he's doing well. Because the thing is that like he knows that if any chicks need real tall guys,
then they know not to go there.
They know not to go there because there's lots of short chicks out there that are into short kings.
Of course.
So it's 5'8" short kings, and then don't wife me.
Oh, that's quite nice. Short and sweet.
And he said it's done better.
One of my bios back in the day was bios are lame. And that's it.
Yeah.
That was it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I've had one where it's like super wordy, like I'm into I'm a waterman. I love listen to I know, but I pretend I am. I'm a waterman, I'm a musician, like the wankiest shit ever. And I remember I had that on there for 3 months and I read it one day and I was like, oh, no wonder I'm getting no fucking pussy. This is haggard.
Are you are you a waterman?
No, definitely not.
Well, because we've spent our lives in the water.
Well, I
Does
love
it
the
take
water.
Multi-disciplines to be a waterman?
I think so.
And does it take being a big wave surfer to be a waterman?
Probably too.
Probably,
Yeah. But I'm a man who loves the water.
But I think a waterman.
Yeah.
Because like
Aquaman.
I surf, bug, and dive, and do an odd touch of fishing.
Oh, how many diving sessions you had this summer?
One. At least one.
Well, that's pretty good, mate. One more than me.
Me and Puff went over and got some bowers.
Hey.
Got some bow.
Undersized ones too, I heard. No, just kidding. Sorry, your story. A railroaded
What
story.
was that?
You went down at the pole and the things down south, down Bluffy.
Anyway, I found out I was sitting there. It was in the end of the day on sunset.
And
I was having to cry. And
Nick.
and I saw, and then I was like sitting there, and I heard like hooting, like just real like these girls like whoa, and what the fuck? And then these chicks appeared out of the bush from the trail, running towards the pole.
Oh,
right, and they had all this
super
hiking gear on.
Yeah,
and she's like, "It's real." Like they were Germans or something. It's real. It's real. I was like, "What the fuck?" And then I realized what it was Te Araroa trail people.
Yeah,
so the people that walk from Cape the Younger, to the Bluff.
Whoa,
yeah.
That's
so they'd
Jesus.
walk 155 days. Had walked from.
Holy shit! People do that, eh?
Yeah. Oh, that I actually think maybe thousands of people do that every summer.
Wow.
So it was this whole group, and they were like popping champagne. And
cool.
I was having a chat to them, and I was like, "This is cool."
It is.
Yeah, it just made me. I don't know, but it also made me like a lot of foreigners come over here and do that.
Yeah,
but
Kiwis
don't have access.
Oh, what?
They got to work.
Oh yeah,
you got to be pretty affluent to be able to take the time off to do something like that.
Wow, yeah.
Like it's a lot of young European backpackers, like hipsters, will go and do that. And I was like, fuck, I don't know.
Well,
it's cool, but people come here and experience more of our backcountry than
we do.
Yeah, even though I've been lucky, I've experienced a huge amount of backcountry living.
Yeah, you've been up the chops heaps time, mate. Bloody good hunting up the chops.
I spent my whole childhood hunting.
Bloody good hunting around here. Couple of pigs.
Big hunting.
Piggies.
A couple of hogs.
Stick a couple of hogs, mate. Get a fucking sour up you. Good bacon there, wild bacon. Oh.
I don't know. I just No,
I agree because it's sad. It's sad because I would love to do that.
Yeah,
but it's like, when can you find the time to take off for half a year?
Like 3 or 4 months.
NATO can.
But yeah, I mean, it's an excuse, but
it is an excuse. But it's just a bit sad.
But yeah, for me, I was just like, I was happy for them. That's cool.
Yeah.
But I was also like, and like I say, I'm lucky. I've experienced a shitload of the backcountry in my life just because of the family I was brought up in.
Did you get a bit like sort of mana whenua, like, oh, you fuckers, get off that fucking land?
Honestly, I got a little bit mana whenua.
Yeah, I thought you might have.
Just to them,
no,
at all,
but just the situation.
But I was just like, the first thing I was like, you're experiencing more of our country than a lot of Kiwis do, and I was like, we've made this country it's so
touristy,
so difficult to live in, with living crisis, housing crisis,
poverty,
cost of living crisis. I was like, I feel like I stink about this as well.
Yeah, I get it a little bit.
A lot of Kiwis that retire and that are real active, they'll go and do it.
Yeah,
I know a lot of Kiwis that and or they're like in their 50s and they'll take like 6 months off work and go and do it. I knew a lot of people that have done that.
And a lot of Kiwis are doing the old 5-10 day missions where they'll do like the Pereira range or whatever range, on the mountain bikes or the walks.
Yeah.
So they'll, over years they'll never be able to do fucking from Rianga to Rianga.
Rianga.
Oh, it's not Anga. I thought it was Rianga. Isn't it Reinga?
Yeah, right.
Rianga.
Rianga.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cape Rianga. Down to the Barlaf.
Yeah.
But yeah, funny story about tourists. Like I was driving to pick up Addison one day at doing the old mish over the hill, and there was like 3 hitchhikers on the side of the road.
Yeah.
And I was like, usually I don't pick them up,
Sure.
but for 2 reasons I did.
Yeah.
One reason was one of the chicks was quite tidy.
Yeah.
And the other reason was they were like real over the top with their, trying to get someone to stop. Like they were waving their arms, like jumping up and down, smiling. I wish. So I was like, all right, I'll pull over.
Yeah.
Had a couple of good chats. There was a German, an Australian, and an old duck, Kiwi old duck.
Oh, Kiwi duck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the Australian and the German, they were quite hot and they were fun. And then the old Kiwi duck, she was quite funny as well. But the German girl come and sat in the front with me.
Yeah.
They fucking stunk to high heavens.
Oh, yeah. I picked them up from just an Ontario.
Mate.
They come out of the Harper Valley.
That was where it was. That was where it was.
Car park there.
Exactly.
Yeah, they stink to high heaven, bro.
Mate.
Yeah.
The BO from
Stinky
Nam. And they
winky.
knew it as well. And
Yeah.
they actually brought it up. They're like, oh, sorry. Why am I doing a fucking Japanese accent?
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, very sorry.
Very stinky.
But I stink.
No, we're racist. I can't cut this out.
Well, that's not racist. I'm just impersonating an accent. But they were trying to, it was just the German chick was, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm so stinky. I was like, yeah. I was just like, oh no, you're all right. As soon as I got them out, I dropped them off at Arthur's and then I just wound down the windows. I was
Should have
like,
just done that when they're in there.
fuck, man.
Got them on the back foot, eh? Dang.
It just smelled like fanny and socks. Imagine that combo, eh?
Fanny in socks.
Like put 4 socks in a fanny and pull them out. I'm sorry. It's disgusting. I'm joking here.
Right, that's it for tonight.
Okay, we'll wrap that up on that
And,
note. But that's pretty much it, eh?
I'm just trying to keep it a non-edit edit free.
That's fine.
good.
It's okay.
that's
You'll
fine.
be right.
It's fine.
It's just Jolin.
That's just Joel's.
Jolsy Crass.
And when are we going to do a Patreon?
50. We might as well stick to it, eh? We've got fucking 9 eps to go, 9 or 10, and then we'll do paydos.
What are we going to do for paydos?
We'll do unedited, unfiltered, heaps of random content. I'll do Blaketown live updates and clips, and
cool.
I'll do like X-rated stories of Blakos and shit, the crew, and then we can just really get in the nitty gritty
shower routine.
Yeah, like X-rated shower
Fuck, let's wrap it up.
routines.
I've got to piss so bad.
Okay, hey, thanks guys and girls.
See you this weekend.
See you at the comp
Or this
if you
week.
can make it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See you there.
Yeah, we'll probably release this the day before the comp, so it'll be fun. When you're driving over, you'll be able to tune in.
Your listening, viewing pleasure.
Exactly.
Your pleasure.
Oh, nice to see you.
That's for Daniel.
Sayonara. Not konnichiwa.
3, 2, 1.
Sayonara. Yeah. Hang on. Yep.
3, 2, 1.